Back in February, I packed up the boat with buddies Josh McFadden and Brandon Byler, and we headed south to Texas to spend a week at one of my favorite places on earth. This is a week on the ranch. We're on. We're on.
Come on! Oh! I got 3 at once!
Well, we're pulling the boat out of storage. The Alumacraft has been sleeping the last couple months. And when I say storage, I don't mean like a nice heated shop. I mean in the back lot of my father-in-law's property. So hopefully it's not going to take too much digging out. We have been just getting absolutely pounded by snow this winter. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get the boat into a nice warm garage tonight. This is going to be interesting. Texas feels a very long ways away right now. All right, we're getting in Texas mode. There's a lot less snow on the boat than before. We got the boat tried out, got it all rigged up, got the electronics back on, the batteries back in. We even threw the kayak in. But today's the day. We're headed all the way down south to Texas. We got Brandon behind the camera. We're going to pick up Josh McFadden, the other half of Catch and Cook. And the goal is simple, have a good time. But beyond that, is a 10-pound, a double-digit largemouth bass. The goal for many, many bass anglers. Not gonna talk too much. We got about a 24-hour drive ahead of us, and hopefully as we go, the snow disappears.
Oh, feels so weird seeing a boat.
I thought you'd be in your full cowboy outfit.
Not yet.
Come here, come here. Sam would be so jealous right now. Oh yeah. Oh.
That's a good one right there.
That's a nice dog. Well, Josh, welcome. Is that Will?
Hey, man.
I've never been a fan of breaking up a road trip with stops when a final destination is in mind. The goal is to make it to the ranch without any breaks. 1,500 miles south to a little slice of heaven just outside of Dallas, Texas. With the 3 of us driving, we're able to take shifts and avoid breaking up the trip. All right, bro, you gotta document this.
So I reached out to a company. I had that as a walleye chomping on a jig with
This is so good.
with your logo on
Check it out.
For sure.
Well,
Yep.
Daniel was watching my live chat. How long ago was that?
A couple, like, week or two ago.
Week or two ago, where I mentioned briefly that I was driving down to Texas. He met up with us at midnight or 11 o'clock.
And Jay even gave me some Catch and Cook.
And he got some Catch and Cook.
Oh. Boom. Got him.
Little piece of art. Thank you, Daniel. I always think it's like, it's tough for me to wrap my head around when I post a video and people watch the videos, because typically I just picture it being my parents and Josh watching them. So it's cool. It's cool meeting you guys. And Daniel's a nice man with a very loud car.
Souped up.
Souped up. You can just hear it racing. Anyways, we're going to Taco Bell.
to the Taco Bell. Can you give me a moment?
Yeah. You guys got any tacos left? All right, you let me know when we're good.
I got you, boss. I got you.
Thank you, man. What's your name?
Tyson.
Tyson, nice to meet you. I'm Jay. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make fishing videos.
No way. You
Yeah.
got YouTube? Oh, that's cool. You got YouTube.
All right. Yeah, just hit me a quick subscribe. Hit that like button.
I got you.
100,000?
100,000? You a big man. Whoa! I'm just a celebrity. I'm honored. I am so honored.
I'm honored to be served by you, Tyson.
Wow, he's real famous. Look at this. You got, man.
The drive-through lineup is so long right now. You're the man, Tyson.
Oh, what's up?
You
What's
wanna
up?
be on TV,
Sioux
Tyson?
Falls. Hey, you know we out here. It's Taco Bell, Sioux Falls. Hey, subscribe to this man's
What's
channel.
your channel? Come on, give your channel a shout out.
Nah.
It's not happening right now. It's not popping.
But I work at Taco Bell, so hey, subscribe to this man's channel. Hey, stay positive, be positive. Wake up and be positive.
You're the man, Tyson. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm honored. But you probably gotta hit that road again.
Well, we gotta make it to
soon.
Texas. We gotta make it to Texas tomorrow, so we got another 10 hours probably.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's pretty far.
we're almost there, aren't we?
No.
Thanks, man.
Hey.
You're the man, Tyson.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thanks
so much, man. Yep.
Peace out, you too.
Have a good one.
Unbelievable.
He was just like, Tyson, I love you. You're a legend. While the night shift is always a grind, we powered through to watch the sunrise just as we were driving through Kansas. Conditions were good and we made it out of the snow and winter. We'd been driving for about 25 hours. It was just before sunset, and we'd made it to Dallas. Well, we loaded up groceries. We're set to head to the ranch. I don't think I said exactly where we're going. To one of my favorite places in Texas. It's gonna be our home base. It is the ranch. If you guys saw the fly fishing film I did a couple years ago with a brother and sister called Barry and Mary, they live on a ranch. I've done a couple of videos here in the past. It's a special place to me with some special friends. I'm excited to see them because I haven't seen Barry and Mary since the fly fishing film that I filmed like 2 years ago. So anyway, sun is setting in beautiful Ennis, Texas, and we're headed to the ranch. Next stop. I think I'd counted I'd been to the ranch 5 times. And while I'm a person who loves the adventure of exploring new places and seeing new country, there's something that just keeps bringing me back. I was so excited to share one of my favorite places on earth with Josh and Brandon.
Here.
What do you think?
I cannot believe this property and this house.
So this cabin belongs to Barry's daughter and husband, and I actually guided them at Walston, and their granddaughter caught 47-inch pike. 47-inch pike. Now I live on the wall of the cabin forever. So I guess that allows me to come back to the ranch and visit. But I think the guys are enjoying this little piece of paradise. This is one of my favorite places on earth. So thankful for opportunities to come back and visit. I think this is my 5th time here, like I said, but tomorrow we fish. Welcome to Texas. Wow, I'm just so pumped. This is my happy place. So as I mentioned, these guys are a fly fishing family. And I've never seen this before. They have a fly fishing range, like a driving range for golfers, but they've got distances all along here. And Barry teaches the whole family how to fly fish. He's taught his grandchildren how to fly fish. It's pretty neat.
Okay.
When did you guys move here?
72.
And was this in your family at all or no?
No, Peggy's dad, mom and dad bought it in 72.
Yeah.
The ranch, 2,200 or 2,100 acres.
Wow. There's a lot less places for the fish to hide. When I was here last time and the water was high, I mean, all those trees they can be in.
Yeah, it concentrates them a little bit, but with the bank straight up and down, they still got, plenty of places to go.
Before we get any further into this trip, if it wasn't already clear, we're fishing private water. And Barry's created a series of water bodies call it ponds, call them lakes, whatever you want to call them, they are home to some big Texas bass. And while I know we could have fished public waters that would be the true test of any angler's skill, I am quite alright with hitting the water and knowing I have the entire lake to myself. What's your biggest largemouth, Josh?
Well, what's that? What is that width there? What does that measure? Biggest largie? Yeah, probably about like 3.5, 4 pounds. Not big.
And my biggest is from this lake as well. It's 7 pounds, 15 ounces.
I've caught a smallmouth bass bigger than a largemouth bass. I think the first fish I catch is going to be
big?
Yeah, bigger than the best largemouth I've ever caught.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Josh?
Sir. Oh my goodness. Look how lovely those
Kenora
are.
Canadian Tire, 20 bucks.
I like that they have a gloss on them.
They're actually more comfortable than I expected. Banger ribs, new bait from Headbanger, sweet swim bait with the segmented ribs. Pretty unique looking bait on the rocker head, which gives it so much action. So it's not like your typical jig head, it's going. Lots of goodies to play with this trip. I just rigged up the patented Headbangerella rig. We got the smaller size of the plastics, and yeah, I hear Alabama rigs are a good way with just so many baits to trigger big fish. So we got all sorts of options to throw at them. But yeah, we're gonna kick Josh off the trolling motor and see what we can do.
Holy, that was a big fish. Yeah.
Did it follow?
It just jumped.
Oh.
Get him out there. Yeah, made it all the way to him. What's over there?
All right, so Josh, something you're gonna have to think of is Brandon, you're probably on. Come on, come on. Oh boy, what do you have? Josh.
Why is it running?
Is this a catfish?
There's gotta be a cat.
All right, Josh is hooked up.
There was a fish that was playing on the surface, and like maybe a minute has gone by at least since I've casted to it, but whatever it is upset.
First fish of Texas.
Oh man, that feels so good.
Just keep it tight, I'm gonna cruise towards it. I can see it on live scope. Gotta be a catfish or just a giant bass.
It feels like it's on something. Oh my god.
Keep that rod low, don't let him jump. Don't let him jump, down to the right. Huge drum.
It's a drum.
This guy loves drums so much.
Come
he comes
on!
to Texas and hooks a drum.
You gotta be kidding me. My favorite fish in the world.
Oh, and he just chowed it.
That knot is giving me problems on the... Oh, woo! Oh my gosh. Look at that thing.
Josh, come beside me. That's a trophy Texas drum
This
right
is
there.
not what we came to Texas for. This is what I love and live to fish for back home. And I'm so pumped.
He ate the Headbanger.
What a beautiful fish.
All right, let's get in the net. Josh can take a quick picture.
Oh man.
And you know what, that was exciting.
That was so good. The best fish in the world.
As if, just, Josh, show them your screensaver on your phone.
Literally.
So they know how much you like drum.
The screensaver.
This is how much Josh likes drum fishing.
I had a sketch made. It says Drum Life. Unreal. Texas!
Woo! So Josh, I would try kind of casting at this hump and hopping it off. Oh, that's a fish. That's a bass. That's a big one.
You're on?
Yeah. Okay, maybe not big. It's a nice one. First largie. Get in. Whew!
She's in, baby.
That's a nice one.
Yes!
There you go. First largie. Not fat by any means. Probably 2.5, 2 3/4 pounder. A long-time goal for me has been to crack a double-digit largemouth bass. And while the closest I've ever come was just shy of 8 pounds, I know Barry had stories of 10+ pounders in his lake. We'd planned this trip around the pre-spawn period, hoping to catch a big fat female before she drops her eggs. The focus was to start on deeper ledges and main lake structure. But after a few hours, we slid into one of the shallower coves, which also happened to be the warmest water we had seen, and the action was hot. Not the size we were looking for, but it was a great start to the trip. well, Barry's gonna take us for a little tour of the property, so we're gonna pack up for now. The ranch is so much more than a few bass ponds. Barry's transformed it into an outdoorsman's paradise. Bordering on the Trinity River, their property is thriving with wildlife. Waterfowl, whitetail, pigs, it's pretty easy to stay occupied. And Barry has always been so gracious to share his little piece of paradise with my friends and I. He constantly says how he's the luckiest guy on earth, and I certainly don't disagree. All right, well, we brought the kayak all this way, we may as well use it. The old town, look how blue this pond is. This is cool. I haven't kayak fished in a minute. Hopefully there's no snakes here. Oh, there's a gar, come look at this. That's an alligator gar right there, or short nose, I'm not sure. It's a gar of sorts. Very cool. We might fish for those yet this trip, but we're trying lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, number 2, and this water is so blue, so I'm excited. This pond's pretty steep. I'm in like 18 feet of water. No, I'm in like 12, but it was like 15, 16. 40, 50 feet away, I see a couple on the live scope. All the bait's dropping right on top of them. I thought it was gonna happen there. There's a nice pot of fish right in the middle. Oh, I just missed one. Got him. Better than anything we've caught so far. It's a nice fish. On the cranky shad. Oh, that's a nice fish. Came right out of the tree. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. Try not to get a hook in the hand. Nice. All right, Brandon's right here. We're gonna bring it over for a shot. All right, this is our first real Texas bass. That is what I'm talking about, on the cranky shad. It came out of the tree. I saw him swipe at it, and then he came back and ate it like halfway. I don't know, 3-pounder, 3.5. I'm all right with that. We saw some bigger ones, and I saw a bunch of deep fish on live scope, so. There's something under me. It might be the mega school. Throw in the A-rig. Oh, they're chasing it. Got one, got one. I think it's good. Oh, on the A-rig. Oh, there's 2 of them. I got 2, I got 2. Oh my, and they're both good ones. Oh, one got off. That was ridiculous. Get in the net. That was cool. Check out this nice big largie. Probably a, I don't know, 4-pounder. Must have been wrong with that. That was on the smaller Banger Ribs plastic, rigged in an A-rig. And we're finally catching some real Texas bass. This is amazing. In the kayak, Josh is back in the office doing some work, and we're catching bass. Look at that beautiful fish. Those sweet new plastics, and I put them on the old chandelier rig, the Alabama rig. I have used the Alabama for smallmouth a little bit. It's my first time using it for largies, but I've been told that, you know, when the water's really cold, an Alabama rig can trigger largies. I know Alabama rigs are controversial for some people. They've been banned in bigger tournaments because they're so good. So many people, you know, catch their biggest bass of their lifetime on Alabama rigs. And that's what I'm going for. And I have no problem using the Alabama rig. So anyways, we're gonna head back out there. I need to find that pot again. I think I can light them up. Oh, there's fish. 75 feet straight out. Oh, yep, on. This feels so heavy. Either this is one really big one or multiple. Oh, this feels heavy. Oh, I got 2 on again. I got 2 on again. The one I got's big. I think I lost one. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good one. All right, now I see the power of the A-rig. This is one of 2 that I had hooked. Big Texas bass. Oh, I love it. I'm fishing in shorts, fishing in flip-flops. It's February. Don't get me wrong, I like ice fishing, but this is a pretty nice break. Oh, we're gonna weigh that guy. I'm guessing around 5. 4.98. Keep him in the water, these big ones, and they're gonna release just fine. This water's cold, but like, oh, This is why we came to Texas right here. 5 pound largie. It might happen again, boys and girls. Wow, it's dropping right on their face. Here we go. Here we go, first cast after the last one. We're on, we're on. Oh, ooh, this feels heavy. This must be multiple. Oh, we got 2. We got 3. There's 3 largies on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got 3 at once. Oh my goodness! That was a lot of Texas bass right there. Whew! All right, I'm gonna try to hold all 3 at once. That one's big. All right, welcome to Texas. 3 bass at once. Oh my goodness, okay, the 2 small ones are going back. I wanna weigh that big guy quick. I'm guessing 6 pounds. Whew! 6.08. There we go. 6 pounder, right after a 5 pounder, followed with a couple 2.5s. Oh baby, I love Texas. We got stuck.
You're not stuck.
Barry built some launches for us. As you can see, we've been burning out. We tried to pull the boat out, it's been in the water. We're trying a different lake today, which I'm quite excited about, but we got to get out first. I think Barry's gonna come rescue us with the tractor, but. Yeah, all right. Barry built this launch for us, basically. That'll work. We'll get it in. I don't know if we'll get it out. Thanks, Barry. Old man McFadden.
Is this a picture?
Look at this belt buckle.
I got my buckle, I got my Puma socks on.
Josh,
yes, sir.
you're gonna break your personal best this morning.
Yep.
We call this one Lake Mary. The other one's Lake Barry, this is Lake Mary.
This one's Lake Mary.
This Alabama rig has seen some things. It's missing a bait, a bunch of the baits are ripped and sliding off. So I'm looking for fish on the live scope. So I'm letting it sink down. The nice thing about the A-rig is it's so big that you can see on the live scope. That's why so many people use them. Obviously they trigger fish, but they're also just like really easy to see when you're trying to mark your bait. I'm pretty sure there's a fish swimming towards it. Oh, I just missed him.
Just let me get
Fish
my
on.
slack jaw down there.
Hooked up. Oh man. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, these are the fat ones, Josh. If you can see way deep in there, it's probably tough to see, but there's a tail way back in there from whatever they're eating. Probably some sort of shad, maybe gizzard shad, maybe a threadfin shad. Anyways, nice chunky 2 pounder.
There's a bunch of
There's
fish.
so many fish. They're suspended like halfway down. I mean, they're kind of just everywhere here.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is ridiculous.
After this business.
That's a bigger one. This is my last day being a 29-year-old, and we're spending it right. Sweet, chunky. This is kind of what we wanted, those pre-spawn fatties. Another idea, Josh. Oh, never mind. You don't need my ideas.
Oh,
He doesn't
baby.
need my ideas.
This is where you lose them. Sweet baby.
Ooh, we are hooked up.
Oh man, big old fat mama.
Oh, this is every cast. That's the biggest one here yet. Oh,
Holy, what a bucket.
oh, yep. My guy, that's big. Josh, that's the big one.
Come on, try to get him out of the woods there. He's running.
I feel like he's big. Oh, that's a pretty big one. You're getting spoiled right away. Oh, that might be the biggest one yet.
Oh, look at the belly on it.
Woo, look how fat this thing is. Josh went down to the smaller one. Look, that is a pre-spawn. That's how you catch a 10-pounder, when you get a fish that fat and just a little bit longer.
Just threw on that swim bait. I changed from the craw to the swim bait, like first cast. That is just so fat.
So Barry said these are Florida strains, so these grow a little faster than some of the native bass here, but I don't know, I'd say probably 4.5, maybe 5, probably 5.
Yeah, just
look
with
how
that
fat
tummy
it is.
on it. Thank you, little fella. Oh, right under the boat. Look at them on bottom.
I know.
Oh, my hands smell like Texas bass. Oh, there's, oh, missed him. Got him again.
Come on.
Oh, this one's a runner. This one's pull and drag, boy. Is this it? Get the net. Jay, hurry up.
I'm trying.
Oh boy.
Is she big?
Oh my gosh.
Does it feel big?
This is a fish, boy.
Oh, that is big.
Don't jump.
That's a big one.
She's coming.
Oh, that's fat.
That is fat.
That's got to be 6. Let's get the scale for that one.
Oh, that is a big fish, man. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at the tummy on this thing. Oh my gosh, that stomach. Oh, yes.
All right, what do we think? Close to 6? 5.73?
There she goes. Back to the depths. Hot dang. I done cut me a PB. Yee! I got 2 county records so far. Navarro County record drum in the silver variety. The Canadian drum.
Ooh. This one feels better. Or I got multiple. This is definitely feeling heavier than any I've hooked this morning.
I gotta get the other.
Wow, this fish feels heavy.
Oh.
Is that one big
Oh.
one? Or is there 2? That's just one
Oh,
big
it's
one.
one big one.
Come on.
Oh! What a chunk.
Oh, Texas. Josh's was 5.73. I would say this one is probably very similar. 5.70.
Oh, wow. Same fish,
Back to
basically.
back 5.7s. This might be the same fish. All right, it's going back.
This was the fishing we came for. These bass were schooled up over deep water and they were chowing. I love seeing Josh's excitement, and anytime you can break a personal best is a great day.
All right, we're ending the evening with a little panfish smash. There's bluegills, there's, what do you call them, white bass? Or what do you call them? Sunshine?
Sunshine.
I thought they were yellow perch. Some
Yeah,
hybrid that look like
something
white
like
bass. There's a ton of crappies. We're gonna do a fish fry, or we'll eat them tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but we're marking tons of fish here. Josh and I are gonna put the beat down on some little fish.
Crappie town. They're just extremely predictable. Oh wow, this guy's losing it. Beauty. And down instantly, second it hit.
Yep. So I'm just drop shotting a little Dragon Slayer, good size Texas crappie. I cut that Dragon Slayer a little bit shorter and I'm drop shotting it. Josh is using it below below a bobber, but yeah, it's gonna be dinner. This is fun.
So I think there's one thing holding us back from a 10-pound bass, and that's the lack of having a mullet. For those of you that don't know what a mullet is, I'm not talking about the bait fish.
I'm talking about business in the front and a party in the back. I don't think there's a better place than Texas to get a mullet. So where's my hairdresser? Josh! Hairdresser Josh! Yeah!
All right.
I'm using the garbage bag.
Yeah, it's good.
What? It doesn't need to be this serious.
Well, yeah, we don't want to get hair all over your shirt.
I'm not worried about my shirt. I'm worried about these nice people's home. This was not necessary.
These nice shoulders.
How many haircuts have you given in your life?
Not many, but I've cut my own hair a ton of times. Yeah, because in the worst case, you can just buzz your whole head. Yeah. And I'll establish some sort of line here so that we know where we're going with it.
What are you thinking? You can take some off the top too? You don't really do much of the back, right? The back just stays the same?
We'll trim it up in the back just to make it look clean, maybe.
I feel like mullets are back in style here. I'll show you what I'm thinking, Josh. Right there. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
If I can look like that when I'm done?
We'll do a little bit of, we'll just trim up the sides so that you got a little bit of business here.
America.
Unreal.
That looks unreal. What do you think, Jake? Wow. In here, Josh.
Oh boy. This is sort of unnecessary actually what I'm doing. Because we're making fish tacos with those beautiful Texas crappies that we caught. But we're doing some French fries at the same time. So I'm doing like a medium cut sort of McDonald's sized fry because I like my fries to cook quick. Nice and hot and quick. So yeah, what we have going on is tacos and fries. Crappie tacos and fries.
Well, every day eating with Josh is a good day because he whips up a mean meal. We use some Catch Cook Spicy today, picante. We got crappies. We got double fried fries.
And we have a little bit of accessories. So this you're very familiar with. This is freshly shaved romaine lettuce. This here is a little pickled onion with some jalapeno that we just did with a simple apple cider vinegar. We've got a tomato salsa. We've got the limon. This is the lime from America. This here is a little bit of fajita, and we've got some avocado. Never want to forget the Miss Madam Cholula, because this is gonna make tacos and fries. A little weird of a, little strange of a combination, but I don't think we've ever done like a flame batch of crappies and done some tacos.
In Texas.
Especially not ever in Texas. So we've got ourselves some flour tortillas, we've got some corn tortillas, and we're just gonna make up some beautiful Texan crappie.
All right, so you're gonna start off with
yeah, we'll put the crappie on there.
yeah, a big old piece. This is ready, I can tell. I'm gonna put a couple French fries on. I know Josh wouldn't, but I would.
I'm surprised that Jay actually went with the corn tortilla because
I'm trying to change things up.
most people shy away from corn. Yeah, you just want to go simple when you have these little shells, like just a couple things and stuffs on there. Okay, I'm not taking a full piece of fish. Ah, yeah, sure I am.
I'm gonna try. Oh wait.
Oh, you got to put the Cholula, Miss Madam Cholula.
All right, I've never tried this sauce before.
I can hear that crunch going. She's crunchy, she's spicy.
Pickled onions are good.
Yeah. So I'm mixing mine up just a little bit different than Jay's, but not by much. I'm definitely going for the Chipotle Cholula. There it is. I don't want to make a mess on this beautiful front porch.
Unreal.
Oh,
Is it not good? It's great. Tell the camera if it's not good.
I got a little Cholula in the back of my throat.
This is hot. This is spicy. We're gonna eat a couple more tacos.
What is
Can't even catch my breath. Okay. Everything seems fine. I got a hot sauce in the back of my throat. Okay.
After fish tacos, Barry took the three of us out for an evening pig hunt. He dropped all three of us off at different blinds, and I was lucky enough to not only harvest one, but two of the invasive feral pigs that inhabit Barry's property. While I'd been chasing pigs a few times on the ranch, this was my first successful hunt.
Well, we didn't film the hunting yesterday, but we found ourselves a couple Texas hogs. We are gonna do a little catching, a little cooking. First time having wild pig meat. Josh is gonna work his magic. I wanna weigh the big one first. We'll have to go backwards on it though. 150.
Come on.
170. That's 170 pounds.
Oh, that's a big old beast. What a weird old butt on that thing. What a weird animal.
Those tusks are insane.
So I'm gonna go up the back, take the back straps out, and
Take a leg maybe?
I'm gonna pop the leg off of, yeah, I'll probably pop the leg off this one. It's a nice big leg.
So there's a lot of meat on these pigs, and you're not required to keep them. These are invasive, they destroy the property. So a lot of the times when these pigs get shot, it's a nuisance type deal, but I wanna eat some. We're likely not gonna eat all of this meat, but there is a lot. I might leave some for the guys on the ranch here if they want, but yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I love watching Josh's passion for anything wild game, and while he had never butchered a wild pig before, he got right in there and made quick work of it.
Oh, that's a sharp hook. All right, we're rigging up. We're going to the Trinity River, a place that's been on my bucket list for many years. It's home of massive alligator gar. We're probably here at the worst time of year for gar since it's winter and they're not super active, but we've been hearing about some big catfish caught there. So we're gonna just soak some meat on the bottom. We got some scraps from our crappie fry the other day. We're gonna give it a shot. I don't know how muddy it's gonna be getting down to the river. We looked at it from up top the other day. It was an amazing view, but we got a couple hours this afternoon. So basically I'm using this 100-pound, this is like a tieable steel wire type deal. So hopefully a gar doesn't cut through it and should be good for catfish too. I got a 1/0 treble to a swivel, just like, yeah, your basic bottom fishing rig that you use for catfish for whatever. We're gonna use a big 5-ounce no roll sinker, made those myself with a mold. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just rig one more up and we'll pretty much be good to go then. So the reason that it's so bumpy here is because those pigs just destroy the land, the soil, the terrain. They dig up all these ruts. Wow, the river's really cleared up since last time.
Oh, it has, but
Oh my. Anyways, we got about an hour and a half now to do a little catfishing, maybe chance of a gar. And if it feels good, we're gonna come back in the dark, but oh my.
Looks good.
All right, Trinity River, here we go. See, Trinity, see, holy Trinity.
I grew up watching countless In Fisherman episodes filmed on the Trinity River, chasing the giant alligator gar they call at home. I knew we weren't there at prime time, but just knowing that we had a chance to tangle with one of these dinosaurs had me buzzing.
We got 3 rods, 3 anglers.
oh, it's a crappie.
Look at that. I think a fish just hit it. I got a fish. I got a fish. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. That was insane. We're gonna get tangled in another line.
Where's that rod?
Yeah.
Here.
I can't believe that. Whatever this is, I'll probably be able to hoist it up. Kitty cat. Oh. Little channel.
No way.
We go all the way from home and that's what we catch, little channel cat.
Kill me.
Trinity River. That's as fast as I could have expected to fish. Listen to it. All right. This is a bait runner, so we can also set the bait runner feature.
Yeah.
If we want.
Yeah, let's get that on there.
Okay, then I'll just set this one in the tree.
Yeah, set it down, I'll be on top of it.
So you flip this little switch here. Guys use this for carp fishing all the time. It's good for carp, good for cats. You flip this switch, and then your drag is really loose. So a fish can just easily pull it out. And then when you close the bail, it engages it. This is way nicer ground than I thought. Yeah, it'll be crazy. We'll have to build a lasso if we get a gar. Oh, gosh. Yes, that's a big pickup. Let it run, let it run, let it run.
What happened, Jay?
That one ate the crappie head and it's just swimming. I'll pull the other ones in and beat it.
This isn't real drag peeling, this is just light right now. Should I smack him?
This is a bigger fish. I think it could be a gar, dude.
So I let him swim with it?
Let him swim for a while.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, he dropped it.
That was, I like that. It seemed like a big fish.
Oh
I just
man,
picked
that
up
run seemed like good.
I love that pickup though, Josh.
Oh, that was so good. That was like straight out of Jaws. Got goosebumps a little bit. I was excited there to catch something crazy. Especially when Jay loses his mind like that. It's just, oh, it gets you all riled up.
Well, this is the Trinity. Pretty epic. That last one I kind of thought was a gar. I just picked it up and did a slow, steady swim. Yeah, I was hoping Josh and Brandon were both gonna hook up, but tonight we're gonna come back down if we're feeling up for it. I think we will be, and we're gonna do this again because it's fun, it's easy, something different. I like the variety, you know. The bass fishing's been amazing, but I want to catch me a gar as well. So, anyways, we're done. Welcome back to the Trinity. Shout out to Barry, Mary, Peggy for taking us out for some amazing Mexican food at Hector's Fine Dining. Yeah, we're doing the night fishing. It's like plus, I don't know, 20 degrees Celsius still. It's amazing out here. We got action here earlier, and catfish are nocturnal. I'm not really sure if gar are nocturnal or not, but so we're gonna have 3 rods, me, Brandon, Josh. Josh will get the first fish, Brandon will get the second. All right, we're gonna get casted out pretty soon. We're just waiting for old man Josh over there. Not sure what he's doing. Here's the old crappie head, ready to catch a gar or a cat or who knows what. Wow. Josh, is that wind? Are you kicking it?
No, I didn't kick nothing.
There was stuff happening there.
Yeah, I can feel him. It's a cat. Yeah, we just had something whacking the pole here. I feel like whatever had it dropped it.
Yeah.
But
it seemed like it was kind of slappy and small. Wow, this line went completely slack. Oh, guys, I'm not sure what's happening here. I think there's a fish on this one. Yeah, there's fish on this. Josh, I'm gonna trade you, okay? This fish is moving to the right big time.
yeah, this one's swimming over that one.
You should hit him.
Oh, it's in that line.
Okay, oh.
Oh no, no, we're good.
Hit him. Hit, yes. Oh, it's got a little weight. It's got a little weight. All right, we're pulling out the spotlight.
Oh, it's got weight. Look at it over there.
Oh,
Just a cat, I think. This fish has a little fight in it. This fish is thrashing like a cat would. He's dipping down a lot. He's going for that hole. Yeah. It's just a
channel or blue?
I think it's a nice channel.
Oh, it might be a blue, I'm not sure. It's a good sized cat regardless.
Looks like a channel cat. 1,000,000 miles down south. We're catching channel cats like we do back home.
All right, Josh, I'll bring them up to you. Do you want to hold them, Josh?
Yeah, I'll get them for a shot. Got ourselves an big old croaker down here in eastern Texas. This is a beautiful cat. This is a nice cat. This would be a cat that you'd be excited to catch in the Red River. I'm excited to catch it down here in Texas. He's doing the old croaking. He's upset, so we're gonna put him back. I'm just gonna give him a old slaunch. 3, 2, 1. He's gone.
Okay, reeling in, calling it.
Oh.
Is this camera rolling? All right, well, good little night session on the Trinity River. We caught a channel. Caught the little one this afternoon, big one at night, but yeah, we're packing up and tomorrow is our last full day on the ranch. Biggin? Nice crappie. White crappie, giant white crappie.
Oh my.
Big old white crappie on.
It's barely hooked.
Nice.
Wow.
Where's white crappie?
That's an absolute giant.
Wow.
That is beautiful fish. Unbelievable.
All right, so this is a white crappie, and this is like, that's like as big as they get.
That is huge.
Dude, that is insane. All right, let's weigh this. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, Josh.
Come on.
2.4. That is outrageous. Like
That's just
some sort of record.
That has to be. Oh man, Navarro County state record right here, white crappie.
2.4 pound white crappie. That was Josh's first white crappie, and that's the biggest I've. That's a smallmouth bass size. I catch bass smaller than that crappie. It's so easy to kind of write it off, but I mean, Josh and I have had so many trips, even this winter, where it was pretty much over, and then in the last minutes we struck gold. So. We ended that last day with some of the best action and size of the trip, with a handful of bass once again hitting that 5 pound mark and Josh catching the biggest white crappie I had ever seen. No, we didn't find the 10 pounder we were looking for, but I guess that's just an excuse to come back again.
It's been a good trip. It's our last meal. So we're kind of going all out celebrating the harvest on the ranch. And we had these real cool pigs that we were able to get. So what I did was I slow roasted that pig meat all night long in some like tomatoes and a bunch of different spices, some chipotle peppers. No cashew cooking that one. We used a little bit of all-terrain actually in there.
Wow.
We have the liquids from the meat reducing. The meat sort of fell apart and it's just kind of doing its thing right now. So this is very, very potent in flavor. We're just doing like a fajita with that pulled meat. So I've got some onions, peppers going in the pan. The last meal in Texas, Navarro County.
This looks unreal. A couple peppers for the boys.
We're just using up ingredients here.
Leftovers, here we go, a little lime squeeze. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. I'm gonna add a little Cholulu. Cholulu? All right, first bite, you know the rules. Unreal.
Oh, Texas hog.
So good.
That's the best. It's so good. Especially after a long day.
Would you come back to Texas?
I'm still not 100% certain that I'm leaving Texas. There's no question in my mind that I'm taking not only a little bit of Texas home with me, I'm taking a lot of Texas home with me. It's gonna be in the way that I talk, in the way that I walk, in the way that I wear my hat. Yeah, Texas is coming back, and we're coming back in Texas.
I read last night that Texas is 96% private land, and it just shows you how special a place like this is. And you know, to have friends like Barry, Mary, Peggy for hosting us, and the Starchers for letting us stay in their beautiful place. So they're just incredible people, so hospitable. We'll be back to Texas, and I will catch that 10-pound bass. These are the type of trips I live for. I love Texas.